Alright guys, so I'm a little bit late on this. I was just all sorts of fucked up for a few days, but I had to get myself back into a good vibration. So bear with me, guys. So let's see what's going on in love for you guys. Now this is going to be December love. I am going to start with a general overall energy. Okay, then I'm going to do singles, and then I will do couples. So for those of you who want a timestamp, thank you so much in advance. Alright guys, so let's see what is going on in love for the sign of Scorpio. Okay, sorry guys, one of these cards was turned the wrong way. There we go. What is going on for the sign of Scorpio in love? I'm going to get 5 cards as a general energy. Alright. Alright, guys. Okay. So the energy that you guys have is the Ten of Wands. Alright, so with the Ten of Wands, there's a heavy burden that some of you may be feeling. And behind that, we do have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So for some of you, maybe you're involved with Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, at the very least, this is going to be someone who could come off as very unreliable. Somebody who could be fiery, passionate, magnetic, very good in that area. But when it comes to them, being there for you, being down for you, doing things that you need them to do, it's like they're just not around when it really, really counts. This could also be somebody who's a bit promiscuous as well, who likes to go out and have a little bit too much of a good time. Okay? So let's see what's going on with this, because we do have the Three of Wands in the reverse behind that, meaning that there may be something that you guys are waiting on that has not come in, or something that someone else has been waiting on coming from you, and you guys aren't willing to, go forward and give them whatever it is they're waiting on. So let's see what's going on. The first card that we have here, guys, is the Devil. So with the Devil card, some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn. It could just be a situation that's pretty toxic, okay? We have the Queen of Cups here. So with the Queen of Cups, it could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But the Queen of Cups is somebody who's very loving. They have that tender, motherly love, about them. And with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, there seems to be some sort of loss, okay? Some sort of, loss of abundance that you guys are feeling. But there is a situation here where you stand your ground and justice is served, okay? So maybe you guys are part of a situation where, things are very, very toxic, and you see it for what it is, and you're able to stand strong against whatever that is. And although you feel a loss by rejecting it or releasing it or not going towards it, you stand your ground and everything turns out okay, all right? So let's see specifically what's going to be happening for singles, and then we will get into couples. What is going on for Scorpio singles? December 2017. What is happening for Scorpio singles? Alright guys, let's take a look. Alright guys, so the energy that you have for this reading is the Nine of Wands in the reverse. With the Nine of Wands in the reverse, Swayze, stop staring at me like that, you creep. Do your cats just ever stare into your soul? But anyways, with the Nine of Wands in the reverse, there's going to be a sense of something that you guys have put a lot of time and investment into, something that you felt exhausted over, but it comes a point where it's like, I've done so much, I've done A, B, and C, and it's just, I'm not getting what I want, so I'm just going to let it go. But this could be something, with the Eight of Swords that you're really in your head about, you're stuck with it. And with the Seven of Swords, there could be someone who's holding secrets here, whether it be you or somebody else, and that could be something that's conflicting for you with the Five of Swords behind that. Now, going into the past, the first card that you guys had is the Emperor, okay? So for some of you, that could have been a Virgo that you were dealing with. But With this Emperor card, this is going to be someone who has gone through a lot of different things in life where they're able to look at a situation with wisdom and, you know, truly be able to discern what's going to be good for them, what's going to be bad for them, and they're able to make decisions that are going to be, you know, best for them and those around them. It's really, you know, the community type of man or woman, someone who's constantly looking out for everyone, somebody who can be relied on, you know, for solid advice, but someone who's able to look at a situation out of experience, know whether or not it's a situation that they even want to get involved with. Okay? Someone who's powerful in a sense. And we have the Justice card in the reverse. So, you know, the Justice card in the reverse, it could be a lot of things. It could be someone stepping out of a relationship, okay, an injustice that's done, or it could just simply be something that does not feel fair to you. All right, and we have the Three of Pentacles. So there could be someone that you guys are trying to build with that may come off as an Emperor. So maybe, you know, that's why you're so upset. Maybe that's why you feel that injustice, because it's like, you know, you're coming off so good. How can you make me feel this bad? Or it could be a type of situation here where, you know, where you yourself, you're trying to build with someone and you're trying to come from a very, very good place, but things just don't work out, okay? We have the Six of Swords, so it's a situation that you move on from, okay? Someone that you had attempted to deal with and it just, you know, didn't work out. Now, the next card here is the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles, you know, it's a card about finally getting some return on, you know, time spent. So this could be you guys literally just feeling happy that this thing didn't work out. Okay, maybe this is something that you just didn't want. Maybe the injustice came from the Scorpio end. Or it could just be showing that because, you know, you let this go, it was actually going to put you in a better place. Because whatever this is in the past, guys, there's a lot of conflict here. All right, we have the Five of Swords again. So definitely a lot of conflict that you may have been dealing with. Okay, Ace of Cups. So that could be another thing as well. So maybe you guys had options, okay? Because the next card we have is the Five of Wands. So just looking at, you know, how the cards are set up here, there's someone that's happy and that they're having a new start, but maybe the way you guys got to the start, or maybe the way, you know, someone else in your life got to their new start was just in a foul way, or maybe they just went about it the wrong way, okay? So what do we have here? So we have, you know, what could be a Virgo over here with the Emperor. We have the Knight of Wands here, so it could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius who's involved in this. But there's competition, okay? There's people fighting for someone, okay? Or it could just be quarrels around the relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be cheating, guys, but it could be a situation where, you know, it's you talking to another person, but you got your family in your ear, they have their family in their ear, or you have your friends in your ear, and vice versa, and it's causing problems. You know, what I always say, unless you're going through something that is, you know, extremely traumatizing or just dangerous, people should know you're in a relationship, but they shouldn't know too much about what goes on inside of your relationship if it's something that you want to keep solid. Again, if you guys are going through something abusive, disregard everything that I just said, because I feel that lately people have been nitpicking me and I just haven't been in the mood for it. So we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. So with the Ten of Wands in the reverse, you know, there's bickering, there's arguing, but there's, you know, you guys release this burden. And we have the Nine of Swords. So there's someone who's worried here. There's someone who's happy. There's someone who's having this new start, getting what they want. Okay, again, that Queen of Wands pops up. So it could be with the Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But there's someone who's conflicted about it. One person's worried. One person is just happy to be letting it go. Now, in your present moment, we have the Ten of Cups. So this is a card about happiness. This is a card about emotional abundance. This is a card about really feeling good, feeling stable, having a solid, you know, household. But here, you know, the Chariot in the reverse. So there's a lot of contradiction here, guys. There's a good card, and then, you know, we get a negative card that comes out. So there's definitely, you know, more than one energy. For a lot of you, maybe you were dealing with two different paths that you could have taken, two different people that genuinely wanted to be with you, and things are just so out of control. Or, you know, with these two cards together, this could also be that something transpired in your life so quickly and it feels like it's out of your control, but it's growing, and it's growing fast, because we have the Two of Wands here. With the Two of Wands, you're taking a path that you're going to be passionate about, okay? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So you're passionate about something, you're happy about something, but there's also something that you stop putting work into. There's also something that you stop putting some effort into. Six of Cups. So I think you guys decide to part ways with the past, go on with someone new who's coming in. Okay, Seven of Swords, because there's too many secrets here. You guys felt the deception, you didn't feel good about it. I feel like a lot of you are relieved to move away from this person from the past. Okay, it could have been some sort of betrayal here. Okay, but by you guys leaving, we get the Sun card feeling where more warmth, more abundance could come in since you let go of a toxic situation with the Devil in the reverse here. The next card you guys have for the present moment, King of Swords. Okay, so with the King of Swords, this could be you guys, you know, especially with how this timeline is going, just really cutting somebody off and being stern about it, or maybe somebody doing that to you. The King of Swords does not want to take shit. Okay, it's someone who's just going to cut people out. We have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, where you're just seeing it as a waste of time. Alright, and with the Star card in the reverse, this could have been something that you guys really were just trying to find a way out of. Okay, and you finally find that strength to cut out whatever has been a waste of time, whatever has drained your energy, and now it's like, oh, it's over. Okay. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Some of you could have been holding on to two people. Okay, that is your energy there. Or some of you could just simply be feeling very emotionally unstable because of this. Alright, now moving forward, the first card we have is the Knight of Swords in the reverse, where there's this reckless energy, somebody acting very quickly, you know, on the thoughts that they have or on the impulses that they have, and they're not putting much thought into it before doing it. Okay, the Empress card in the reverse. So something that ends or something that may be put on a halt. And the Strength card. So despite all this chaos, you guys are being strong, but with the Nine of Wands in the reverse, there's something that you're really letting go of, and I think that it's honestly just a continuation of whoever you walked away from. Alright, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So it didn't take the turn, you know, that you expected. Maybe it was just a bump in the road in your life. But you guys are still able to move forward. You have the Two of Pentacles. I really feel like some of you, you're either choosing, do I stay, do I go? Maybe you're trying to decide how to leave in the most non-problematic way. Or there could be two people in your life, one that you know is better to the other, but you might have an emotional attachment that is stronger to the past than it is to this new person, even if it's an unhealthy attachment for some of you. But with the Hermit card in the reverse, you slowly move forward, but it's like your feet are dragging as you do it. And you're really in your head about this. Okay, the last card that you have is the Two of Swords. So, you know, the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, there's a sense of trying to find balance. There's a sense of trying, you know, to come to a very important decision. Alright, we have the Death card. So you guys trying to weigh out how to end something or maybe who to end it with. And we have the Hanged Man. You're undecided as to who to let go. Okay, or how to let this person go. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. You guys are literally at a standstill. You have to make a choice here. Okay? You guys really have to make a choice. And with the World card, here's what I'm looking at, guys. There's someone here that, you, in your heart, I feel that you know you have to drop them. Alright? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not having any movement. The World card, but what you need to do is you need to end this chapter. And once you end this chapter and you start a new one, bam, Four of Wands, you're able to feel more stable. You're able to build a foundation. Nine of Cups in the reverse. There's this sense of unhappiness that you may feel. But the most painful thing is that that first step where we just initiate just walking away. That's what's hardest. Once we rip that Band-Aid off, the only thing that happens from then on out is healing, okay? Out of sight, out of mind, guys. We have the Six of Wands and the Two of Cups in the reverse, meaning that if somebody here is dropped, there's a victory that you're going to feel. But I feel that in your heart, you already know who has to be let go of. Okay? It's just a matter of doing so. Okay? Guys, you know I love you with a passion. Okay? I always want to see Scorpio doing very well. I want to see all the signs doing well, but I have a soft spot in my heart for Scorpios. Alright. And I'm sorry, guys, if I'm so super straightforward today. As a lot of you know, I've just been having a really tough week with family and just everything going on. So, really just trying to jump back into things. So, thank you to those who have been understanding and to those who haven't. That's life. What can we do? All right. What is going on with Scorpio couples? Alright guys, so the energy that you guys have is the Page of Wands in the reverse. So with the Page of Wands in the reverse, there could be someone who's a little reserved. Maybe they're upset about something that happened, so they haven't been coming off as passionate. Or maybe there's someone who is being petty and just doesn't want to talk to their partner for whatever reason. And we have the Six of Cups in the reverse, followed by the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, even the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So for some of you, there could just be heavy arguing where maybe you need a break from the person. Maybe some of you guys choose to part ways temporarily, you know, with your partner. But, you know, I see you still trying to work on it, okay, because we have the Queen of Cups here. So you're trying to work on it, you're trying to get through it. But with the Ten of Wands behind that, there is a sense of burden, okay? We have the Lover's card in the reverse, followed by the Three of Cups in the reverse. So maybe for some of you, it was a third-party interference. Maybe for others, it's letting go of something, but in a sense, maybe being a bit relieved that you're letting it go. All right, so definitely a similar aura so far to the Scorpio singles reading. Now, the first card for your past is the Seven of Cups. This is a card about choices, options, illusions, you know, a lot of different ways that we could go in life. And, you know, the most important thing with this card is making sure that we focus on what's most important and then dealing with the rest that comes after. We have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Swords upright. So for some of you, it could have been an air sign you were dealing with, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But you guys moving forward, but being determined with the path that you're moving forward on, just having that tunnel vision to get what you want. And with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, if there's any sense of loss or any sense of sadness that you were feeling, you are starting to get over it. For some of you couples that, you know, maybe had some financial burden, okay, maybe things weren't that good in the past. I see you guys working and, you know, collectively getting out of that. Now, the next card we have is the Knight of Cups. So this is your energy here. This is you guys being loving, you know, towards somebody and just being very expressive about it. And we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. So with these two together, you could be showing someone a lot of love and emotions. But with the Page of Cups in the reverse, either there's something that's holding you back, you know, from fully being immersed in this person. Okay, or maybe some of you aren't feeling the situation as strongly as the other person may have been. So with the Page of Cups in reverse, you could just be making, you know, empty promises. And I always say this is you guys because, you know, with the cups, that's your energy. But there's somebody here who could be making, you know, empty promises on the situation. And it's like their words don't hold any value when it comes time to deliver on what they said. We have the King of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so that's someone who's very charming. That's someone who's very, you know, magnetic. But somebody who is usually the type of person to have affairs. Okay. But you still feel, excuse me, that there's unfinished business here. You know, and you're still working on things with this person. But again, you know, there's a burden that I feel just in this past. We have the Queen of Swords. Again, could be Libra, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So with the Queen of Swords, it's funny because when I do readings, especially for Scorpios, the Queen of Swords comes out a lot. And the reason why is because when you guys love, you love very, very hard. But when you guys are scorned, you know, the wrath of a Scorpio can be very scary. Now, I've never been in the wrath of a Scorpio, thank God, but I have friends that it's just like when they're pissed off, it's like I want to call their boyfriend or girlfriend and be like, yo, you know, I wouldn't be home tonight if I were you. Just let them calm down. But it could be crazy. So I can see you guys as being very, you know, direct and cutting people off. But there's something here that you get out of your head about, okay? And there's a new start that happens with the Ace of Wands. Now, in the present moment, we have the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is someone who's very intuitive, who's very all-knowing, who's able to feel something in his or her gut and be able to follow that instinct. All right, and with the Chariot, you guys move forward, but it's in a way that you're in complete control of it. It's something that transpires quickly. All right, and with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, there's something that you let go of, okay? Because maybe it was unstable, maybe you're unhappy, but there is a new start that happens here. All right, Nine of Swords in reverse. You're no longer worried about this once you let it go. You stop losing sleep at night. You know, you start thinking better. You're back in your element, you know, with the Queen of Cups upright. Six of Cups in reverse. So you guys, you know, I feel that a lot of you amicably part ways with somebody that you are dealing with. You know, there's a new start that comes in. And again, I just keep feeling the sense of relief that's coming from both you guys and single Scorpios. The next card here, the last card for the present moment, is the Three of Wands in reverse. So for a lot of you, I feel that there was somebody who's waiting on you, but you turned down an offer. Or for, you know, the few of you that were waiting on somebody, you stopped waiting on them. And you find balance in the fact that this isn't going to, that this isn't going to move forward. All right, Ten of Cups in reverse again. It's just too much of an unstable situation. For some of you, it was because of a third party. For the others, you know, you're just happy that this thing, you know, is over because you just knew that it was way too unstable. All right, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse as the first card going into the future. So this is going to be a secret that comes to light. All right, we have the Ten of Wands here. So with the Ten of Wands, something comes to light, and it's something that you guys find to be burdening. Page of Swords in reverse, something that can cause arguing. But you still stand your ground with it. Whether you guys are in the wrong or not, I feel that you just want to move away from this regardless of what it is. All right, we have the Four of Cups where either you guys are waiting on an offer that does not come in, or you get offered something that you do not take. Okay, or maybe you offer something that's not taken. And we have the Justice card. So it was just a karmic situation, and by you not taking it, you know, I feel that it's the right thing. I feel that it's what's going to leave you most balanced, but it involves, you know, the Lover's card in reverse, letting something go. We have the Two of Swords in reverse. That's a final decision that you guys make to cut the situation out. Lastly, we have the Moon card. So secrets are coming out, secrets are exposed, and you guys, you know, choose to stay away. Now let's be careful, guys, with this Mercury retrograde, because it's definitely been, you know, messing up a lot of energies. But we have the Sun card in the reverse. Okay, where there could be unexpected information that comes out, something that makes you guys feel, you know, really debilitated. Now, I don't, you know, I look into astrology, and it's something that I'm self-studying and I'm really, really interested in. But with this Mercury retrograde, you guys just don't want to make too much of a heavy decision right now, okay? So anything that could be life-altering, you might just want to wait till we get a little bit out of this, okay, and things start aligning in a more positive way. But yeah, this could be a month where, you know, there's someone that you guys choose to just drop, okay? For some of you, yeah, there could be some new love coming in, you know, someone new that's coming into your life. But I feel that the main focus is on letting go of something that's just not working for you, okay? All right, guys, so I wish you the absolute best with this, and I got some good, I have some goodies, actually, coming for you guys in the future, so stay tuned. I love you guys so much, and thank you to those who have been sending me, you know, such kind messages with everything that has been going on, you know, in my life and in my family. I'm just trying to get back to myself, okay? So thank you so much for bearing with me. And for those who have been nasty to me, shame on you, because this has not been an easy week for me. But I love you guys so much, and I doubt that it was any Scorpios giving me shit, because y'all are awesome. Take care.